How you doing, Mrs. Edwards? Miss Edwards, how you doing? Yeah, I'm getting the name. I haven't done this in a minute, so I said I gotta do this today. I'm doing different things, you know what I'm saying, when I come to the gym, so that the motors start coming in. Once the motors start coming in more, I'll be back to what I'm supposed to be back to. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back to what I'm supposed to be back to. I appreciate those who's tuning in, viewing. You know, I'm getting it in. Hopefully y'all can hear me loud and clear. You know, just getting this workout in, doing what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay strong, you gotta stay motivated. You gotta push yourself to the limit and do the best you can with what you got in front of you. You know, get your walk in, try not to eat late, try to discipline yourself. You know, I'm leading by example, and you can hear it in my voice that I'm taking it one day at a time. One day at a time. You know, I had to realize that I must get back to the shape I'm supposed to get back to. I gained a lot of weight, and I wasn't watching what I was doing for the most part, and I was eating late, messing up my sleep. So now I'm back to what I'm supposed to be doing. You know, remember I came down here, I was very slim, and then within a year I gained the weight back. There's no excuse. You know what I'm saying? So now, this is a motivation not only for me, for many of you that are in different climates, different situations. If you're in your house, you could work out in your house. If you're in your apartment, you can work out in your apartment. If you're in your condo, you can work out in your condo. Some of these condos, some of these apartments have gyms. If you got that, go to those places. You know, if you got a basketball court, you got certain accessories that's added on to the bill you're paying, why not take advantage of it? Make an hour out your day, an hour and a half out your day, and go to the gym. Now, if you want to sit and not do anything about it, you can't get mad at nobody, only yourself. You only can get mad at yourself for not willing to contribute to make the sacrifice an hour or 2 hours out your day to get a little workout in. You should be definitely disciplined with your diet if you're not going to work out, even more so. You know, they said that the average American don't walk no more, don't bicycle no more like when we was coming up. When the weather gets better, yeah, get you a nice bike, ride around, get you a half an hour in, 45 minutes in, so you can get those calisthenics going on. You're gonna be good to go. Some of you got it. Some of you got your money right. Right? Some of you got your money right. And now's the time to get that exercise in. You're making the money you're supposed to make, right? Get your exercise in. You should be exercising more so you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. You're supposed to be enjoying the fruits of your labor, especially if you're a family man, family lady. You should want to work out with your kids, get your kids to work out with you. I know when I was coming up, my parents got me working out with them. My moms and my dad, we go bicycling, my little sister, you know what I'm saying? We go bicycling. Like a family, boom, everybody bicycling, exercising. That's right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you that you got kids, that should motivate you more. Go out, exercise with your kids, run with your kids, boom, 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 play with them, whatever the case may be. Get that adrenaline going. Get that blood moving. Some of you ain't got no adrenaline, you ain't got no pep in your step no more. You stop doing what you're doing because you got children. No, that should elevate you more to want to get yourself in shape. You got kids, man, you got to be getting in shape more. Even if you don't have kids, you gotta take care of yourself. If nobody will be able to feed you, clothe you, you ain't got no woman, or lady, you ain't got no man, you gotta take care of yourself. Real talk. Take it one day at a time. You can't worry about what people gonna say about you. They're gonna say what they say, right? You gotta take it one day at a time. One day at a time. And when you take it at one day at a time, you're gonna see results. One day at a time. Put some time into your schedule of walking around, working out. Even in your house, you should be jumping, jacking. You should be walking in circles in your apartment, your house, up the stairs, down the stairs, up the stairs, down the stairs. No excuses. If you can't make it to the gym, or you ain't got a gym kind of situation. Once I get into something that has a gym, I could bring in stuff into the house, boom, I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll be working out in the house. My own place. Get what I'm saying? Real talk, you got to take care of your business. Robbie, what's up? Like, I'm feeling real great. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. When you get real tired, that means you're doing the right thing. When you get real tired, how many of you, when you really exercise, you put in a lot of, you get that interesting tired. That interesting tired, that's because you're doing the right thing. You get your rest you're supposed to get, boom, you motivated. You don't get bored. So if you're in a situation like I am, you should get your behind, even if you work 8-10 hours a day. Do a 30-minute exercise before you go to work. So that way if you're in that routine, boom, that exercise gonna help you get through the workday fast. You ain't gonna be dragging into the workplace. It's a lot more easy access to gyms and recreation places. It's so easy access in your state. I'd rather you do that than drinking a lot of juice and soda. There's nothing wrong drinking juice and soda every so often. I'll be honest with you, I haven't drank juice. I don't drink soda like that no more. Once in the blue. Yeah, I don't drink juice like I was before. I'm drinking a lot more water. You get what I'm saying? And so it's important to get into that situation. You know? And caffeine, I wouldn't recommend caffeine. I know a lot of you ladies, you guys, who like to drink coffee. Tea, there's nothing wrong with tea once in the blue. But you gotta change your habits. You gotta change your habits, y'all. What's up, Forever Studio? What's going on with you, Forever Studio? What's up? Let me get a few more in. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna say this. I appreciate those who support the platform. Shout out to those who supported the platform that you got an emoji. Shout out to y'all for real. Appreciate the support. Appreciate those who supported yesterday. They know who you are. And those who supported the super chat as well. Appreciate that. I really do. Humbly appreciate that. You know, this is a great turn of event for me because it's needed. And when I get to my goal, you'll see the results. To my members only, you're going to see something behind the scenes, a workout, exercise behind the scenes that I'm not going to show public. That should push you to do it yourself. There's some up my sleeve for y'all. So become a member because it will motivate you to learn some exercise that you have not seen before. You know, like I have military friends and we trained a lot and I'm getting back to that. So become a member if you want to see that exclusive video. It will train your body to be more energetic, more active, and for you fellas and ladies. You know, a lot of you work in hostile environments, and so you don't get the proper time to do what you need to do. Well, I could give you the motivation for that. I'm gonna tell you something. When you go to the gym, it's something about the gym that makes you want to do more in life. Whether you're a family man or not a family man. But I want to talk to you family men out there, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Salute to y'all taking care of your daughters, taking care of your sons. That should be the best exercise you could ever have in your life. That's the best motivation because the kids, you got to get your kids to get motivated. So, I'm telling you, like I was training my nephews young, I was training them. It was like, Uncle, you get me tired. Now, they so energetic that my sister, like, I told my sister, like, yeah, you gotta get it in too. And she was very athletic too. I said, you gotta get it in. Because the sons is getting for me. Oh, they shouldn't see like this. But they used to see me slim. They used to see their uncle slim. So I gotta lead by example, you know what I'm saying? And then I know my sister gonna get back in. A lot of you guys, if you start leading by an example, your woman gonna follow and them kids gonna follow. Get them kids off that stuff, man. Real talk. I'm speaking real talk. Like, get your kids at that athleticism. Get your daughter, get your son athletic. Shoot, I have some kids. They're gonna be swimming early, 2-3 years old. I learned how to swim on my own by 14 years old. Nobody taught me how to swim. I just watched and then I did it. Nobody taught me. Watch people swimming. I said, I gotta swim. Jump in the water, didn't know what I was doing in the deep water, and then I got used to it. And I see how I was floating, how I was walking. Some of you say you don't know how to swim. Watch the person. Watch the person. Go to a swimming place. Watch. Get and quit with it. No excuses. Some of you don't know how to play basketball, baseball, football, pool table, bowling. Watch the person. Learn how to be athletic. Athletics gonna get you far in life. You can make a lot of money, but there's a lot of people making a lot of money, but they're not taking care of themselves. They become more making more money, but they're not taking care of themselves. It's not good. so think about what I'm saying. Let me see what they're saying. Hold on, let me get this phone. Who else is in the chat? Jay Wash in the building. What's up, Jay Wash? What's going on with you, man? You order you a walking pad to get back into shape. I'm trying to get off these. Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. What's up, Mike? What's up, Mike? You say you work at the UPS and it stress you out. How's it stressing you out? You work inside or you drive? You work inside or you drive? The person that said they work at UPS. UPS, that's a great workout place. A lot of dudes lose weight and women lose weight doing UPS. That's one of the greatest workout athletic place of all time. That should definitely get you back in shape ASAP. There was a lot of guys who was on the heavy side, lost a lot of weight. When I did UPS, I was glad I did UPS for the season. Great workout. Even those who work at Amazon, they get a great workout too, if they're doing it correctly. Yep. Just get a half an hour in, y'all. I know many of you got responsibilities. I get that. Get yourself a half an hour in. Get you a half an hour in workout, at least 15, 20 minutes. Just don't go to sleep. Eat and go to sleep every doggone day. Even if you work in a late night schedule, late night work, eat early. Stop eating after 7 o'clock, y'all. Can we get a truce? Can everybody eat after 7? Even if you work late night shift, don't eat after 7. Just make sure you have a little something on the side that you could burn the calories with that. I haven't ate after 7 in a long time. I haven't ate after 7 in a long, I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't ate after 7 in about almost a month. It's been a month, y'all, and I can see the results. And I'm gonna tell you something, that's when your digestive system is gonna work even better. Do you know in other countries they close the restaurants early? Ask Forever Studio, he'll tell you. Most of these countries, they close everything early, like around 4 or 5 o'clock. 4 or 5 o'clock. Only in America, 24/7. You go to other countries, they close everything early. That's why most of those people is in shape. Americans want everything open 24/7. That's the only this country, 24/7. You could go to Burger King, you could go to McDonald's, you could go to this place, you could go to that place. That's how you gain the weight. Once upon a time, they shunned hiring workers overweight because it was a liability. Listen, when I was coming up in the work days, it was a liability if you was overweight. Unless you ran a business, Unless you ran a business, you just want to be big and don't care about yourself. Yeah, if you was working a 9 to 5 back in the day, you had to be in shape. Now, you go to some of these establishments, and look, I'm on the heavy side. I'm telling you the truth. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. And that's why in Miami, you go to Miami with Jay Washington, he'll tell you. Ask Jay Wash, he's down there in Miami. Even in Miami, they let big people in. They don't you don't see no big person work in Miami. That's a fact. Ask Jay Wash, he lives down there. You go to Miami, you see everybody working there. Nobody's big. Nobody. All the women in shape. And if you got a BBL, you're not getting hired. If the woman got a BBL, she's not getting hired. But if she's in the right shape, she'll get hired, and the dude got to be in shape. Now, some places, no. Some places, they allow it, though, Jay Wash. But you're right, though. You're right for the most part. No, but you go to Tampa, you're gonna see it in Tampa, Orlando. You're gonna see some people like heavyweight working at these places. Tampa, Orlando, Jacksonville. You know they love them big country booking women in Florida. You go to Jacksonville, you're gonna see a lot of that. You're gonna see them big country bumpkins. You dig? You need to stop it, Jay Wash. The ones that's in shape is in Fort Lauderdale and Miami. Shoot, I was surprised they let me in the Miami spot. I was shocked. I guess because they heard about me. If I wasn't known in Miami, I would not have gotten these spots, man. It's hard to get in Miami, man. It's hard to get in the spot in Miami. Shoot. Miami's a whole different animal. Jay Wash needs to know. He know better. Shoot, Jay Wash know he ain't seen no big LaQuisha and big Malene go there. She not getting in. She better be in shape. You want to get a JOB in Miami? Get in shape. And you better look youthful too. Oh, yeah, listen. Jay Wash would tell you, you got to look youthful in Miami. Ask Jay Wash. Ain't no woman looking your way if you ain't looking in shape. You ain't getting no play. Unless you're paying for it. Miami is the fitness capital of America, man. Miami is the fitness capital of America. Even Nino Brown will tell you that. Nino Brown knows. Nino Brown works out too. Shout out to Nino Brown. He works out. If you're going to be big, you better be big in certain places. As a man. For a woman to look your way down there, man. So I don't know how New York is going to go down there if they're necessarily in shape. You could be a millionaire and still get no woman down there. You ain't in shape, you ain't getting no woman in Miami. Straight up the box. All right, let me get up and do what I gotta do now. Y'all hear the song? More Than a Woman. Here we go. Y'all know the skits is beginning. Yeah, so give me a second, y'all. Yeah. What's up, Keystone? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, so I'm gonna relax here for a minute. Y'all want to see this? Look, this. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just lifted over 55 pounds, y'all. 55 plus 50 is 105. 105 right there on one side. 105 on one side, y'all. I'm getting back to my goal. Because the most I lift is 250, 300. That's the most I ever lift. What's the most y'all ever lift in your life? Put it in the comment section. Put it in the chat. What's the most y'all ever lift? What's the most y'all ever lift? Me, 250, 300 pounds. 300? Okay. Yep. 200 J Wash? All right, let me push another 5 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo, man. It's feeling real good right now. Yeah. I'm gonna see if this place is open right now. I gotta get something. Be open in about 11 minutes. I gotta get something today. Every time you gotta get something, you know what I'm saying? Something breaks, you gotta get it immediately. Yeah. I don't know if that's true. Keystone. I don't know if that's true. Who you heard that from? Who you heard that from? You know, because I don't watch these platforms no more. Remember, I don't watch a lot of people's platforms, y'all. So if you're telling me something, make sure it's confirmed. You got to confirm these situations. I haven't talked about that person. I haven't watched that person in a long time. That person came on my channel a couple of times a few years back. Yeah, people are telling me certain people passing away. I don't know if it's true. I just need confirmation from a family member, from a known source, not allegations. Because some people do just get off the internet and don't come back. You know what I'm saying? Some people take a long break off the internet and something may happen. Well, just send me the link. I'll look into it. I don't want to mention certain people's name in my chat. You know what I'm saying? If you know something, send it to me on email. You know what I'm saying? Because when y'all say names, who said this, who said that, and then people gonna think I'm talking about them. Y'all gotta remember, as a content creator, if you're gonna tell me about somebody, to my email. If you don't have my Instagram, send it to me. And when I get the time, I look into it. Because I go by what people say. It has to be credible sources. Because that's what causes problems. You know what I'm saying? But let me get a few more of these in. Yeah, see, that's not easy pulling that up, right? Yeah, see, that's not easy pulling that up. So you're going to have people say, oh, he's just lifting something lightweight. No, I'm not. You could tell that I'm taking my time because it's real heavy. It's real heavy. Like, I'm doing this. You see? Oh, my goodness. Look how heavy that is. You going to tell me that's lightweight? That ain't lightweight. That's not lightweight. So hopefully this motivate many of you out there. I've been on for about almost 40 minutes. So let me shout out everybody that came. Keystone, Jay Wash, Mrs. Edwards, Forever Studio, Jay Wash, 888, $83.15. Thank y'all for viewing. If you're rocking with the platform, make sure that you support the platform via Cash App, via Venmo, or if you happen to catch the video on the tail end and watch the replay, you can support the super things. And so with that said, I'm out. Stay motivated. Stay on point. Let's continue to win to the best of our abilities. All praises to God in Christ.